And I've been doing my whole entire life, and be able to go back out there with the guys, it means a lot.
What's the kind of today, the first day of fall camp, what kind of milestone is this just for the program and kind of where you guys are trying to get?
Yeah, I mean, it's day one. You know, there's a lot of great out there, but, you know, it's day one, so there's a lot to clean up as well. You know, but we like the progress that we've made so far. You know, we like where we're headed.
Coach said this was the most 11-on-11 action you've had in a little while. How did it feel?
I mean, I was out there playing ball again. Feels like my child self back out there again, honestly, just being able to play ball again. Happy to be back with the guys, happy to be able to make some plays, happy to go see some young guys out there making plays as well.
Yeah, Coach said that because you were gone, you're now embracing every snap maybe and savoring them in a way you might not have before. Just how does that feel?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, when you're away from the game and it's something that you've done your whole entire life, when you get the chance to be able to get back, you cherish every single moment, because at the end of the day, you never know when's your last play. You never know when the last time you'll be able to play the game again. So, like you said, I mean, just being able to cherish every single snap, every single play. And, you know, conditioning is hard, but at one point during the season, I wish I was able to do conditioning. So I'm just taking that in and being able to be happy where I'm at.
Coach said yesterday was like Christmas Day when you guys came into the new facilities. What was your first reaction? What was that like for you?
It was crazy, honestly. I mean, as soon as you walk through the doors, it looks totally different from how it was before. And then you walk downstairs to the blue everywhere. Then you go down. As soon as you walk down the stairs, you see the players' lounge. You're able to see the massage chairs in a different room. Glass everywhere. You're able to see through a lot of rooms. I mean, definitely looks very futuristic, and I'm glad that we're able to make that progress.
How important is it for you, man? You're always smiling. Every time you're on the field, no matter where you're at, you're always smiling. Just how important is it just to have fun no matter what? On the field, off the field, how important is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, now so more than ever. Like I said, you know, I'm blessed to be able to be back in the position that I'm in today. You know, I know that you know, you can't take anything for granted. You know, I'm just happy to be able to be in the position I'm in today. Like you said, being able to go back down there and play ball.
What's it like to practice out by the baseball this year?
I mean, we practiced out there a few times during my career, but being able to, you know, practice on grass, you know, will allow us to be able to, you know, go to the new stadium that we'll be playing at and be able to, you know, make sure that we have a smooth transition.
You know, Coach said it's old now, meaning, you know, obviously what you guys have accomplished so far now to keep continuing to, you know, rewrite what you guys want to do. Just coming into a new year, how do you not just look at that, but just continue to build with all the new guys coming in and not being complacent and just, you know, keep building what you guys want to do? Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure it's just the standard of our program and how we go about things. I mean, you know, last year's success is not something that we want. We want more than that. You know, we're pretty big on being able to chase that 1% daily, and being able to chase that 1% daily allows us to be able to surpass where we were last year, because we're going to keep on doing more and more every single year.
Go ahead.
I think you talked to me today about kind of wanting to be a mentor for Isaiah Marshall. Just how important is that for you as someone who's been around this program for a while?
Yeah, I mean, you know, my freshman year, I was blessed with the opportunity to be able to play as a true freshman at 17 years old. So not necessarily there wasn't many people to look up to, but when you're starting on the field, it's kind of like you're the person that people have to talk to. So I want to be able to be that guy for Isaiah that I didn't really necessarily get the chance to have when I was a freshman.
You guys have such a large group that have now been here for 3-4 years. How much smoother does that make today feel like maybe than as opposed to day one last year, the year before, et cetera?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're all guys who've been around each other a lot. You know, I feel like the connection, the communication is always going to be well now, because, I mean, we've been working with each other for a few years. A lot of, especially with the receiving room, those are guys who, you know, we all came into college at the same time. So being able to have that connection with each other, being able to hold each other accountable because we trust each other in that manner, allows us to be able to go about it that way.
Does having that connection maybe make having a new OC come in with a little different ideas? Does that make that a little easier, that adjustment?
You know, we do a lot of the same stuff that we did last year. A lot of the verbiage is still the same, but there's just a lot of new stuff that Coach Grimes has added to be able to make sure that we're more of a multiple offense than we've already been. So you're still going to see a lot of the same stuff, but you're definitely going to see a new little kinks into the offense.
You guys practice so much in the summer. Does it still seem like a big deal when it's the first day?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, the night before, you kind of treat it like Christmas Day. I mean, like Christmas Eve, because, you know, you're excited to be able to go back out there. I mean, you know, it's the beginning of, you know, a full season. Football players kind of, you know, after the season ends, like, all right, football's finally over, we get to break. But after about 2 months, you're like, bro, I wish football season was here. So I'm sure that the guys are just excited, such as myself, to be able to get back out there.
How have you seen the offensive line piecing together? Obviously having to replace Pooney and Mike Nowitzki, a couple big losses there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those two guys from last year did a lot for our program. They made a lot of noise, especially on that offensive front. But I feel like the people that we've had come in have done a great job of being able to transition to the new offense, be able to transition when it comes to the new offensive line coach, and I feel as if they're communicating on all cylinders.
What's been kind of your first impressions of Bryce Foster?
I mean, he's huge. He's huge. I mean, you see that guy walk around, when you first see him, if you didn't know he's a player, you probably think he was a coach. So, being able to see him go out there, make plays, I mean, he's one of those centers that snaps the ball very fast back there, and that's something that you have to get used to because it's coming. So, you just got to make sure that you're able to keep working with him, keep on making sure that he's able to make the transition easily.
I guess a fun one here, the college football 25.
Yeah.
Where you at in the game and Road to Glory? What's your first impressions of the game so far?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Devin Neal is unstoppable in that game when it comes to that spin move, and I'm not gonna lie to you. All I'm running is outside zone and playing with Kansas, and then I'm running all go balls. And if there's no go ball open, I'm running with myself. So, playing NCAA 25 has absolutely been fun because only if I'm going against you, I'm probably only gonna use Kansas.
Have you played some of your teammates yet, and who's the best player on the team?